kind of been talking, but we'll get to that. So Fox 2 reports that talks between the XFL league officials and the Dome at America Center are happening. The St. Louis BattleHawks were the top franchise in the XFL 2.0 era. Kitty Ratcliffe, a name that we have seen before, president of the St. Louis Convention and Visitors Commission, tells Fox 2 that the league has been in contact with officials here, but that no agreement is in place for a return here. This was put out by a Fox 2 reporter late last week, January 18th. Now, as we've seen with the USFL talking with Birmingham, and we'll get into that, these discussions can take time. However, with the Rock's timeline of 2 or 3 weeks from now for some big announcement, the clock is ticking to get something done soon. I assume that maybe what we'll get is the television deal before we get the teams, because the television deal sort of helps the cities understand what you've got going on. We'll see. So it's safe to assume that even if there was an agreement in place, Ratcliffe wouldn't tell the media anyway. Sometimes people just ask dumb questions and they're never going to get a response. Like, they're never going to get what they want. Like, clearly she's never going to tell you. The questions need to be asked, but half the time it's like, why bother asking? Because they're not going to tell you anything. I mean, I've said all along, have you talked recently? I would want, maybe you could answer that. But the XFL has been pretty hush about what's happening behind the scenes. I mean, just remember the XFL's talk with the CFL. However, reports of the XFL and BattleHawks talking go all the way back to October of 2020. Listen, the league wants to get back in St. Louis, and it's a clear priority. The St. Louis BattleHawks would have had over 50,000 fans at the Dome for the LA Wildcats game, but that didn't happen because we all know why. And when the league shut down, the BattleHawks opened up, before the league was going to shut down, the BattleHawks opened up new seating areas in the Dome, something that we were all excited about. So the question is, will St. Louis BattleHawks team president Kurt Hunsinger and head coach Jonathan Hayes return? We will just have to wait a little bit longer. We're now in the 2-week range from when The Rock said 2 to 3 weeks. Clearly, St. Louis BattleHawks is a top priority. There's a reason why I believe the USFL has stayed away from St. Louis, because that is XFL territory. I would be absolutely stunned if the St. Louis BattleHawks did not return, giving those numbers. And I just saw Jonathan Hayes' name. He was coaching at some bowl college thing or something. So he's still out there. It'd be great to see him return and get that whole team in St. Louis back for another run with the St. Louis BattleHawks.